Right now, I want to empower you with information, and we've got the perfect plug-in. Health coach Meg Lagerway is here to tell us more about different treatment for allergies and what parabens are and why we should be looking out for them and looking out for paraben-free remedies in preparation for allergy season this spring. When it hits hard, but we have weapons that we can use, some bows in our quiver, if you will. Meg, thank you so much for joining us. I suppose the first obvious question, parabens. Am I even saying it right? What are parabens and how do they play in this space?
Okay, you are saying it right. So parabens are basically preservatives. They are used in foods, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and they basically preserve that product. They've got antimicrobial activity, so they prevent the growth of bacteria, mold, fungus in those products, and essentially extend the shelf life of the product, so you don't need to toss out your makeup or your pharmaceuticals.
Because I don't want to be precious about this, but we need preservatives. We would lose half of our food if we didn't have plastic and preservatives, and we love to vilify those things, but we exist, our economy exists, our health is very much underpinned that, but it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be moving forward. When does it become dangerous, or how do we now start discerning, are any parabens okay?
There's this consumer trend trying to move away from parabens in products. So it's really awesome to see pharmaceutical companies moving towards paraben-free formulas, especially parents with young kids are really looking to try paraben-free products.
And I think we've entered that era of science now where we now know. We can't just be oblivious to things and say, well, I didn't know. Now we can see the knock-on effect within our children's health, and that's become a big thing for me. I know you've got two young kids as well, so it does matter a lot more. You have a holistic view on health, and one of the areas when it comes to allergies that always hits hardest is you think it's the flu. So many of those symptoms immediately want to have you running for an over-the-counter that's going to address that. How do you differentiate in terms of your understanding of this space?
So I think the initial thing is trusting your gut. As a parent, you'll know your kids and what they're going through. But generally what I've heard from my doctors is colds and flus will come with either body aches, temperature, or colored mucus. And then your allergies is more like itchy nose, itchy eyes. In little kids, they'll often scratch their ears or, have like weeping eyes. Those are more your allergy symptoms.
And with my child, it's time of the day as well.
Okay.
So it's weird how he'll be fine, and then suddenly it'll just overtake as we move into the evening. And I'm like, well, what's changed? What's happened? Did you get sick at school today? But you're so right. You know your kids better than anyone else. So take the time to investigate. We've done a lot of investigation around Telfast, and I've loved this journey because it makes my job a lot easier when I've got to stand here and be authentic about backing something that really does work. With the paraben-free element of Telfast, why is that such a big thing?
The move towards paraben-free products is huge. There are moms that are just looking to make that more conscious decision, especially when giving something to their kids. We want something that's not going to hamper us in our day-to-day activities, so it's not going to cause sedation or drowsiness, especially in your kids that need to go to school and function, and you as a parent.
I love the fact that you approach this from different angles as a parent. Professionally, you do know a huge amount. When we can get a product that is this effective, that is paraben-free, why does that make you so excited? Why is this such a powerful thing?
It's just, for me, it's huge to see a pharmaceutical company making moves like this.
Yeah.
It's very easy in the health space to steer clear of parabens, but when we move into this space, it's really encouraging to see pharmaceuticals making big moves that are going to just be a better option for parents for their kids.
Completely, and better option for us
and
as
for
well.
us.
Completely, because we need to take care of ourselves in the midst of the
keep
parenting battle.
About that part.
You're a new mama. It'll come back to you in about 5 or 6 years. You'll start thinking about yourself again occasionally, and you'll get there. But all the best of luck. Thank you so much for plugging into this incredible collective. The amount of information, education that I've received through this has been amazing. So thank you so much for adding your stamp of approval as well. I love the fact that we have weapons, a whole range of ways that we can deal with allergy season, but it all rests on a simple principle. We need help and we want it fast. And Telfast gives you that fast, non-drowsy, which is a massive one for me, especially for my kids, 24-hour action with Telfast suspension now in a paraben-free formulation to keep us and our kids prepared for all allergy season, whatever it's going to throw at us. Regardless, we will live our greatness this spring.
When it comes to allergy relief, your child deserves the best. Help them live their greatness every day. Nothing beats Telfast for fast, non-drowsy, 24-hour allergy relief.